Good morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching JanataTelevision and this is English Bulletin with me, Utsa Bhattrai. The top stories first. NCP Standing Committee meeting called for today. Speculations regarding Prime Minister Oli's attendance take centre stage. Opposition leader Deuba unable to attend Constitutional Council meeting. The meeting was called to make vital appointments. NOC hikes price of petroleum products. Petrol to cost 108 per litre, while diesel and kerosene price fixed at 91 rupees per litre. Trump suffers another election setback. US Supreme Court rejects bid to overturn election. And Everton beat Chelsea 1-0. Manchester derby ends in stalemate. And now, the news in detail. The Standing Committee meeting of Nepal Communist Party is scheduled to be held today amid confrontations between the two chairmen. The hot topic for today's meeting is whether Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli will attend the meeting or not. Oli had not attended the last Secretariat meeting of the party, but he had sent a letter praising the discretion of Standing Committee meeting, suggesting that Prime Minister Oli might be present during today's meeting. However, Prime Minister Oli might skip the meeting as his rivals have become more vocal for their demands. Prime Minister Oli has summoned the Constitutional Council meeting today morning, coinciding with the Standing Committee meeting of the party. Therefore, there are high chances that Prime Minister Oli will not attend the party's meeting. Although the dispute regarding work division and areas of interest between the two chairmen was sorted out by the Standing Committee meeting on September 13, there hasn't been any progress in implementing the decision. The rift between the two factions has been widening since the last 2 months. Leader of the main opposition party, Sher Bahadur Deuba, has informed that he will not be able to attend the Constitutional Council meeting called for today morning. Prime Minister KP Oli has summoned the Constitutional Council for 9 a.m. this morning. The Prime Minister's office informed that meeting has been called to appoint the vacant post of the Commission for the Investigation of Abuse of Authority, the Election Commission and other constitutional bodies. The positions of the chief of the constitutional bodies are lying vacant since a long time. Meanwhile, the government yesterday confirmed 899 new cases of coronavirus across the country. Following the latest round of tests, the total cases of coronavirus in the country have climbed to 247,593. The number of active cases in the country has dropped to 11,673. According to the Ministry of Health and Population, altogether 234,231 infected persons have recovered from the disease in the country so far. The death toll from coronavirus has climbed to 1,689 across the country, with the confirmation of 15 new fatalities yesterday. Nepal is currently among the top 40 countries that have been most affected by the pandemic. The US tops the list with 16.30 million cases, followed by India with 9.84 million cases. 2 more people have been reported dead following a truck accident in Kalanki on Friday. The truck accident that occurred on Friday at Kalanki, Kathmandu, left 7 injured while 1 person had died on the spot. Among the injured, 2 more people have died. 42-year-old Raju Paudul's body was discovered while removing the truck from the accident. While removing the truck from the accident site, Paudul's body was found jammed inside the truck. Ranjit Kumar Chowdhury, who sustained critical injuries, also died while receiving treatment, informed the Metropolitan Police Range Kathmandu. Earlier, Sankar Pariyar had died on the spot on Friday. Ramchandra Simkhara, Suman Manandar, Bishal Shrestha, Ganesh Sharma, Sajan Khatri, Sandhya Thing and Ram Bahadur Kharwal, who were injured in the accident, have been receiving treatment in different hospitals. The truck with registration number state 203001B1420 en route to Kathmandu from Hetauda hit as many as 7 vehicles and rammed into a house. Police suspect brake failure in their preliminary investigation as the main cause of accident. In other news, Lumjung police have launched Operation Safety Pin against sexual abuse in public vehicles. The Safety Pin campaign has been launched by Lumjung police to negate sexual misconduct faced by women and children in public vehicles while commuting. The campaign has been launched on the last day of 16 days of activism against gender-based violence in Nepal. The Safety Pin campaign seeks to make public transportation accessible and safe for women and children by fighting sexual abuse, informed Lumjung police. The campaign seeks to make public aware about sexual misconduct, motivating friends and families to report such crimes when they serve as witness to the crime. Police have also warned of taking stern actions against offenders. And now the news from Economic Front. Nepal Oil Corporation, the state-owned enterprise for the distribution and trading of petroleum products, has once again hiked the price of petrol. According to NOC spokesperson Vinit Modi Upadhyaya, the price of petrol has been raised by 1 rupees per litre. Similarly, diesel and kerosene prices are also surged by 2 rupees per litre, effective from Saturday midnight, Upadhyaya further informed. After the price hike, the retail price of petrol has been set for 108 rupees per litre. The latest fuel price hike has been based on automatic fuel pricing mechanism according to the new IOC list presented by India on 1st of December, NOC informed. Welcome back, and now the international news. The US Supreme Court has rejected an unprecedented attempt to throw out election results in 4 battleground states that was backed by President Donald Trump. According to BBC, the lawsuit filed this week by the state of Texas sought to invalidate results in Georgia, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin's President-elect Joe Biden won all 4. The lawsuit was supported by 18 state attorney generals and 106 Republican members of the Congress. But in a brief order rejecting the bid, the Supreme Court ruled on Friday that Texas did not have legal standing to bring the case. The ruling represents a setback for Trump, who has previously suggested without evidence that the result of November's presidential election would be settled in the Supreme Court. Trump has made repeated unsubstantiated assertions that illegal votes cost him a second presidential term. You are watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Chelsea's 17-match unbeaten run came to an end with a 1-0 defeat at Everton, while the Manchester derby between United and City ended goalless in the Premier League on Saturday. The results leave Tottenham Hotspur top of the table on 24 points level with Liverpool. Chelsea hope to grab a first place for 24 hours at least, but a first-half penalty by Iceland's Gylfi Sigurdsson gave Everton victory. According to Reuters, the home side went ahead in the 22nd minute when Dominic Calvert-Lewin was brought down in the box by Chelsea goalkeeper Edward Mendy, and Sigurdsson stroked home the spot kick. Everton moved to 7th in the standings on 20 points, while Chelsea remained 3rd on 22 after 12 games. The Manchester derby at an empty Old Trafford lacked its usual excitement, with both sides cautious and few chances. A stoppage time penalty by Anwar El Ghazi gave Aston Villa victory at Wolverhampton Wanderers. Miguel Almiron's netted the fastest Premier League goal this season, and Dwight Gale scored a late winner for Newcastle in a 2-1 home victory over West Bromwich Albion. Zlatan Ibrahimovic said recovering from the serious knee injury he suffered at Manchester United 3 years ago fueled his desire to prolong his playing career, and that he's not ready to hang up his boots just yet. Widely regarded as Sweden's greatest player, Ibrahimovic arrived at Old Trafford in 2016 after winning league titles with Dutch side Ajax, Italian clubs Juventus, Inter and AC Milan, Spain's Barcelona and French giants Paris Saint-Germain. But his time at United was marred by a career-threatening injury in 2017 that kept him out of action for almost a year, Reuters reported. The 39-year-old rejoined Milan in January after 2 seasons with Major League Soccer's LA Galaxy and has thrived on his return, scoring 10 goals this season to lift Stefano Pioli's side to the top of the table. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin and the headlines once again. NCP Standing Committee meeting called for today. Speculations regarding Prime Minister Oli's attendance takes centre stage. Opposition leader Dioba unable to attend Constitutional Council meeting. The meeting called to make vital appointments. NOC hikes price of petroleum products. Petrol to cost 108 per litre, while diesel and kerosene price fixed at 91 rupees. Trump suffers another election setback. US Supreme Court rejects bid to overturn election. And Everton beat Chelsea 1-0. Manchester derby ends in stalemate. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website at janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.